There's two things that are happening here. Either somebody messed up in paperwork or in communication or in some form of getting this fight together, misspoke to one of these guys, or Floyd Mayweather is trying to scam Netflix.
At the end of the day, I'm the smart one. Because I don't care if you write good about me, you write bad about me, just keep writing about me.
I want a real fight, so he signed what I signed. He signed a real fight, and I signed a real fight. And he got his advance, so there's no reason to mix it.
The biggest contract controversy in boxing history has officially exploded, and Floyd Mayweather is now right in the middle of a situation that is quickly spiraling out of control. As reports claim, he believed he could take a massive advance payment and quietly step away. But Netflix had other plans and immediately stepped in, turning what was supposed to be a historic rematch with Manny Pacquiao into a full-blown legal and financial storm, with insiders revealing a potential penalty of up to $100 million, a number so huge that it could shake even someone like Mayweather.
Now, we don't know exactly where the fight is going to be at. We don't know the location of the fight. The Sphere is one of the places that they talked about. So we don't know if it's 100% going to be there. And this is not actually a fight, it's an exhibition.
Okay. The situation took a shocking turn when Floyd Mayweather casually told reporters that the fight might only be an exhibition, almost like one of his recent showcase events. But the problem is that this directly contradicts the agreement he signed. And the moment those comments went public, sources say it triggered an immediate breach of contract, forcing Pacquiao's camp to respond strongly and shut down any confusion by making it clear that this was always meant to be a real professional fight.
If he's scared of Manny and does not want to put the record on the line in a professional boxing match, not only should he have never executed these agreements, but he should have just come right out and said because Manny ain't scared.
What makes things even worse for Mayweather is the number of agreements involved. As insiders claim, he signed multiple contracts across different months, each one confirming the same terms. And each time he reportedly received advance payments, with Netflix allegedly paying him millions up front, meaning he fully committed to the deal, accepted the money, and is now trying to rewrite the rules after already benefiting financially.
Yeah, there's a disagreement in terms of whether this is a real fight or an exhibition, but really that's really falling on the side of Mayweather, since apparently he already signed the contracts, the deal was already done, he took some advances apparently on the actual agreed upon terms of the.
Many industry insiders are not surprised by this situation at all, pointing out that the original fight with Manny Pacquiao took years to finalize because of constant delays, shifting demands, and last-minute negotiations, suggesting that this could be another example of the same pattern repeating itself on an even bigger stage.
So what does this mean, and what's like a potential outcome for this case that's coming up? Well, the lawsuit could have some pretty serious implications, not only for Floyd's legacy, but also for how networks and advisors handle.
However, this time there is one major difference that changes everything, and that is the involvement of Netflix, a global powerhouse worth hundreds of billions of dollars, with some of the best legal teams in the world, meaning this is no longer just a boxing dispute. It has now become a high-level corporate conflict where every move carries serious financial consequences.
With me, but I disagree, and I don't want to fight with exhibition with him. I want to fight a real fight like this. So this is it.
Reports suggest that the contract includes a strict and powerful penalty clause, meaning if Mayweather backs out or violates the agreement, he could be forced to pay damages ranging anywhere from 8 to 9 figures. And what makes this even more dangerous is the fact that everything is documented, from digital signatures to IP tracking, leaving behind a clear trail that could easily be used against him in court.
Price ranges from 8 figures all the way to 9 figures that I'm able to get for exhibitions. And so why would I go out there and risk, fighting a top fighter when I can get the same amount of money for 3 rounds with?
Asterisk Manny Pacquiao himself has already spoken publicly about the situation, making it very clear that Mayweather received his advance payment and has no valid reason to step back now. emphasizing that both fighters agreed to a legitimate professional fight where their records would be on the line.
Mike saying that he feels it's an exhibition and not a real fight.
Is that what he's feeling? But he signed a real fight.
So it's for sure.
Yes, the contract that we signed is a real fight.
Real fight. Okay. Yeah, because I know he said
I wouldn't fight an exhibition.
no exhibition.
At the same time, reports about Mayweather's financial situation are starting to paint a worrying picture, with multiple claims suggesting he is facing lawsuits from jewelers over unpaid luxury items, including watches and chains worth more than $1 million, raising serious questions about what is happening behind the scenes.
It's like one of the OG jeweler guys. This is like who everyone else gets their stuff from. And he told me, and I'm not gonna say who it is, but he's like, Mayweather's broke. I said, no. He's like, no, really, Mayweather's broke. Now, I don't know if it's true.
Right.
This is what this guy told me. I'm like, how can he be broke? He's like, yo, he spends like crazy.
Additional reports about unpaid rent for a luxury apartment have only added more pressure to the narrative, creating a situation where the man once known for flashing unlimited wealth is now being questioned over his financial stability.
Also know for a fact that Floyd is operating at a deficit right now. He is not making money, he is spending money or losing money. It's not going well for Floyd Mayweather's finance.
This is exactly where the Netflix penalty becomes a massive threat, because if Mayweather tries to back out of the fight, he could be hit with a financial blow of $100 million or even more, especially considering that insiders have already confirmed he accepted significant advance payments tied directly to this event.
Multi-billion-dollar company officially announced that this would be a real fight at the Sphere. So, earlier this morning, I spoke to Chaz Mather, who is the CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, and he said it is absolutely a real fight. There's a signed contract. Mayweather signed it. It's in there. That it's a real fight that'll count on their records, and it's going to be at the Sphere. So I'm not sure what Floyd is talking about. I don't know if Floyd got bad advice, but he's contracted, so it would be a breach if not. I don't see him turning down a Mayweather.
Sources also reveal that Mayweather was given a strict deadline to confirm his commitment in writing, followed by a limited period to correct any breach. While at the same time, the event production continues moving forward, meaning every delay is costing money and increasing the pressure on him to make a final decision quickly.
We'll watch for sure is you and Mike Tyson. How's training going, Floyd? Talk to me all about this as you get ready to get back in that boxing ring once again.
Well, not really training right now.
Not yet.
You know,
Pacquiao's camp has even suggested that the real issue might not be business at all, but fear, questioning whether Mayweather is trying to avoid putting his undefeated record at risk in a real fight rather than a controlled exhibition environment.
Now, potentially falling apart. I mean, I have to say this, Mayweather, come on, dude. Fight a real fight. You're still trying to protect your O. Yes, you're 50-0 on paper, but people know you've lost.
Analysts believe this concern could be valid, as Manny Pacquiao has remained active and competitive in recent years, while Floyd Mayweather has mostly been involved in exhibition matches, raising serious doubts about how he would perform in a true high-level professional bout today.
I think he just knows that. I think he preferred it to be an exhibition, and that just doesn't look good. That doesn't look like a guy who's going to be totally prepared and who's going to be mentally there.
For Netflix, this fight is far more than just entertainment. It is a major strategic move to dominate the global live sports streaming market, especially after their success with previous events, making this rematch a critical part of their long-term plan.
The reports, Pacquiao and Netflix were under the impression that it was a real fight that would count. Like if Floyd won, he'd be 51-0. But Floyd's saying in a recent interview that's not
The first Mayweather versus Pacquiao fight broke records worldwide, generating millions of pay-per-view buys and massive revenue. And the rematch was expected to be even bigger, potentially becoming a global spectacle for hundreds of millions of viewers. But turning it into an exhibition would completely destroy that vision. For Netflix, this fight represents a massive opportunity to dominate live sports streaming, especially after previous high-pro fee.
I wonder what Netflix thinks about this. like Netflix, which is throwing its resources behind it, which is putting a bunch of money into it, which is arranging reportedly for the Sphere to be the venue of choice for this fight. I gotta believe that Netflix is expecting this to be a real fight, because what is in it?
Pacquiao's team has already made it clear they are ready to move forward with or without Mayweather, even hinting at possible replacement opponents. While legal experts believe that if this situation goes to court, Netflix has an extremely strong case backed by signed contracts, financial records, and public statements. The original fight between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao broke records worldwide, generating millions of pay-per-view buys and massive revenue. And the rematch was expected to go even bigger, potentially becoming one of the largest streaming events in history. Asterisk.
Here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Mayweather.
In the end, Floyd Mayweather now finds himself trapped in one of the toughest positions of his entire career, where fighting could risk his undefeated legacy, but backing out could lead to financial disaster on a massive scale, making this one of the most dramatic, intense, and high-stakes situations the boxing world has ever witnessed. With fans around the globe watching closely to see how this story finally unfolds, but if the fight is downgraded into an exhibition, it could completely destroy that vision, reducing its impact and disappointing millions of fans who were expecting a real competitive showdown between two legends.